Hey, what is up? I got some update news for you guys. I have 4 premium tanks to cover for you today and 3 exclusive skins that are going to be made available for you guys today. So let's get straight to it. This is of course the Object 590. This tank has been rumored to be coming in real soon. In fact, it's been in super tests, going through all the usual back and forth with the testers and then tweakings and modifications. And the first thing that has changed in this tank is the hit points, which is from 1750 to 1800 hit points. So that is the first change that is coming out from the Object 590. The other change is the rotation speed, which is the hull traverse speed, which was slated to be 37.55. Now it is being changed to 41.72 degrees, which means this is a significant buff in the hull rotation speed. This makes the mobility slightly better. The next change that is happening is the hull armor. The side armor was 75 millimeters. It has been buffed another 10 millimeters to 85 millimeters, so that's pretty good. Also, the rate of fire has been changed from 6.13 to 7.21. That is because the reload time for of course this is an auto loader or auto reloader. The reload time has been changed from 9.79 seconds to 8.32 seconds. So that is a significant buff in the first shell, 8.32 seconds. And then the full reload time from 43 seconds to 41.6 seconds. So that is a significant buff in terms of mobility, a little bit better reload time. And also dispersion has been changed. Instead of 0.42, it is now 0.41. Aiming time as well, 3.23. Now it's down to 3.03, almost flat 3-second reload time. Also some changes is during the dispersion, during rotation, 0.25 to 0.23. During the hull traverse dispersion, 0.27 to 0.25. A lot of changes in the dispersion values. So this tank has been officially buffed. The next tank we're going to have a look at now is going to be the Yo tank, the tier 8 premium Yo tank. And not a lot has changed in this tank except the speed has been buffed from 42 kilometers an hour going forward. It is now going to be a 45 kilometers an hour going forward, 18 going backwards. It used to be 14 going backwards. Now it's 18 kilometers going backwards. So slightly better mobility. Now remember, this tank has got very good power to weight ratio and very good hull traverse, which means this tank is already pretty good in terms of agility. It can wiggle left and right fairly quickly. It is a fairly agile tank, and now with that top speed up to 45 kilometers an hour and that power to weight ratio 18.09, which means you can get 0 to 45 kilometers an hour fairly quickly. This means an increase in mobility. What else has changed in this tank is the penetration. Standard penetration was 218. Now it's been buffed to 220. So that is the standard shell penetration that's been buffed from 218 to 220. That is about the only 2 changes that has been made in the Yo tank. And let's move on to the next tank, which is the Caliban. And the Caliban has some changes as well. The traverse speed or the hull rotation speed, 29.2 degrees, which made this like really slow sluggish tank, has been buffed from 29 degrees to 34 degrees. This means significant buff in terms of agility, the gun rotation as well, from 20 degrees to 23 degrees per second. So you are talking about turning the tank and turning its turret a lot quicker now. So this is a good thing for the Caliban, or for those people who are looking forward to play the Caliban. The maximum speed has been increased as well, 3 kilometers an hour quicker, from 30 to 33. This was a very slow, cumbersome tank destroyer, or heavy tank, or whatever tank this is. 30 to 33, still 12 kilometers an hour going backwards, which means in reverse it's still pretty slow, but going forwards it's going to be buffed slightly. The aim time as well has been improved. Remember, this has got like an artillery piece kind of aim time, 6.71 seconds. I think some artillery pieces aim quicker than this, but 6.71 has been buffed to 6.52, as well as the 100-meter dispersion. Dispersion was slated to be 0.60, worse than a KV2 dispersion. Now it's been buffed to 0.58, just a hair better than what it was supposed to be, but not by much. A 0.58 dispersion is still pretty bad. Let's move on to the next and last tank, which is the Bofors Tornvagn. And some changes have been made to this tank, but not a lot of changes. It is in regards to the dispersion buffed slightly from 0.43 to 0.42, and then the moving dispersions have been buffed as well. So the dispersion on the move was slated to be 0.16. It's been buffed to 0.14, so a slight improvement on shooting on the move. It has been improved. Also, during the hull rotation, it's been buffed from 0.16 to 0.14. So shooting on the move, shooting while rotating your hull has been improved. Shooting at maximum speed, when you are traveling at maximum speed, the dispersion is 5.12. It has been buffed to 4.48. Of course, the smaller the dispersion, the smaller your circle is going to be. So it means on the move, your aim circle now is going to be a little bit more manageable, as well as while the vehicle is driving forward and turning, the dispersion has been improved from 3.76 to 3.21. So overall, a buff in the dispersion. Not so much in the 100-meter dispersion, which only 0.43 to 0.42. Not a lot of difference there. But in terms of when it's turning, moving, turning its turret, turning its hull, going forward, going backwards, that's when the gun is going to perform a little bit better than it used to be. The next three tanks I have for you are the styles. This one is called the Armistice style. I suppose this is going to be some kind of event coming up soon, probably in the EU server. This is the 1918 Armistice style that's going to be available. I think this is the HWK30 that it's on. So this looks like a couple of roses on your tank. So that is the Armistice 1918 style, and the style that we've been looking forward to, the new styles for the Halloween event. This is just like the Revenant style for the E50 and the E50M in last year's Halloween Mirny-13 event. So this is one of the skins that you can buy for gold. And this is going to be, I don't know, 1,500 gold, something like that. And then if you're going to buy the whole package deal, it's going to be something like 4,500 gold or 5,000 gold. Anyway, this skin is for the IS-7. Can't remember the name of this skin. It's called the Rio Light or something like that. It's for the IS-7, so it only works for the IS-7. The next skin and the last skin that I have for you, which is a new skin, is the skin for the Manticore. This is called the Pointer skin. I'm not too sure, but anyway, this is the Halloween Mirny-13 skin. So it's got the the infrared light. It's got some it's got a webcam on its turret, as you can see, an elevated webcam here, and with some infrared lights and probably a streamer's ring light here, I suppose. Here's your webcam. Yeah, pretty cool looking. It looks different. It looks like it's it can be acceptable. It looks like it could actually exist in the real world. So there you go, 3 new skins from the Halloween event, and 1 from the Armistice event, and 4 updates on the Bofors, the Caliban, the Yo tank, and of course the Object 590. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.